Hello, everybody. I'm back. I know you guys all missed me. Look at this pretty little puppy. She wanted to join the podcast today, especially because of today's topic involving a couple things, actually. Ron DeSantis and the Babylon Bee, and Gavin Wax, who worked at the Babylon Bee. So, just to put it out front, the Babylon Bee has sold out to Ron DeSantis, just like many others have. Seth Dillon from the Babylon Bee actually fired Gavin Wax via a tweet over an unflattering tweet written by Gavin Wax involving Christina Pushaw and her connection to Ukraine, which a lot of us have known about. In fact, I mentioned that to her months ago because she had to file as a foreign agent to Ukraine. It was exposed by Dan Bongino months ago, and when I had written a tweet and tagged her in it, she blocked me. Well, Christina Pushaw is also the Rapid Response Director for the 2024 Ron DeSantis campaign. Go figure. You think that might be why his stance suddenly changed on Ukraine? Could be. Before we continue, first a quick word from our sponsor. SiriusXM is today's podcast sponsor. You can now get 3 months for just $1. Start your free trial today at kofefi.click/radio, kofefi.click/radio. To be perfectly honest with you, and I said this in the last video as well, I have used Sirius since they have come out, way before they were SiriusXM. I've been using them ever since. Have not listened to terrestrial radio since I've been using SiriusXM. It's commercial free. And now it's not even like you have to have just one app. Would you look at that? The dog is eating my blanket in the background. Welcome to having a puppy, my friends. If you would, just give me 1 second and let me go get my blanket. Be right back. No. No, no, no. Anyway, they make them cute for a reason, guys. They make them cute for a reason. Anyway, I don't even know. Oh, it's Sirius XM. Yeah. What's great about it is now they have the app, and you don't need to have like a special radio for the car and a special radio for the house and all these things. It can all be found in one app. You can pretty much stream it anywhere now thanks to Bluetooth. But anyway, so first, a couple months ago, we had Brightside Broadcasting, who fired their employee because of unflattering tweets about Ron DeSantis, and now you have the Babylon Bee, right? You're kind of seeing a pattern here, and don't even get me started on that little jackass Ben Shapiro. I hate that guy. I think, honestly, to be honest with you, I think the reason he wears that yarmulke all the time is because he's hiding a giant bald spot under there. That's the only reason. It's not because he's religious. But anyway, so on top of that, there's even more things that came out involving Ron DeSantis. There is now a leaked DeSantis campaign audio saying, quote, move to the middle after primaries in regard to abortion, using the Clinton approach to abortion. And by the way, I know what a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, well, those were just the other people saying, no, 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 no. On the audio, and you should go listen to it, it's Ron DeSantis himself agreeing and promoting that idea. Okay? The guys, here's the thing that I don't understand about some of the voters. People want to look at the Florida record, which he's not doing the job that everybody thinks he's doing in Florida. That's number one. Anybody who lives in Florida understands what's actually going on there and how people who don't live in Florida want to portray it. And yes, there's a lot of brainwashed influencers living in Florida telling you how wonderful everything is down there and he's the best governor since sliced bread. And that's not necessarily true. If you want to know about Ron DeSantis, You should take a look at some of Laura Loomer's reporting because so far she's the only one with the nads big enough to actually report on it because she's not afraid of being canceled. But anyway, so this was Ron DeSantis' first investor meeting, which, by the way, notice the phrasing on that. That's not my phrasing, that's his phrasing. Investor meeting. Well, when you have an investor, what does an investor expect? An investor expects to profit off of his investment, right? Is Ron DeSantis selling out his office before he even has it? Ha! He's Bush 3.0. I've said that multiple times. And as I said, this is Ron DeSantis who agrees with this strategy about moving to the middle on abortion. He's a liar, right? Number one, what do we know about Ron DeSantis? We know he's disloyal. I forgot. I think that's what I was talking about before the dog ate my blanket. He's disloyal, right? He's disloyal to the guy that got him in the job, Donald Trump. He's disloyal to the Florida voters who voted for him, putting him in that job. He certainly knew he was running for president when he went for his second term as governor. When he ran, why didn't he tell his voters that? Why? He was asking for 4 years. Why didn't he tell them he wasn't going to complete the 4 years? Why didn't he tell them he was going to stab the guy who got him there in the back? And let's not forget, he almost lost to a meth head. Without Donald Trump's endorsement, he would have lost that race. End the story. Like it or not, right? Uncomfortable truth. And last but not least, and I don't want to make a long video today. It's holiday weekend. And obviously, I have a dog that's doing something. She's being way too quiet. But anyway, New York voter rolls. A new study finds thousands of fraudulent registrations requesting ballots on New York State voter rolls. They found this algorithm in 62 counties in New York. 56.9% of the state voter roll ID numbers, were assigned by an algorithm that allows them to be hidden. Now, why would you want to hide voter IDs? You think you might want to do that because they're fabricated, made-up IDs by this algorithm, fake voters? Guys, this is everything that I've been trying to tell you about. That, states like New York, and I know that everybody loves to say, every time I argue, oh, well, New York, what a liberal shithole. Actually, it's not. Where I live here in Long Island, it's actually Trump country. Upstate New York is Trump country. A good portion of the city now is Trump country. These elections are being stolen. They have been being stolen for a long time. I think people need to wake up. And I would argue the same for California, by the way. I don't buy for a second that California is as blue as everybody wants to make it out to be. If that was the case, why is everybody leaving California and going to Texas? Something to think about, isn't it? But anyway, that's really all I have to say here. If you would do me a favor, like and share this video. It helps get it seen. Subscribe to whatever channel you're watching it on, whether it's Shopify, oh God, I have a Shopify too, but no, not Shopify, Spotify, or anywhere that a podcast can be seen. This could be found. Substack, that's also free as well. Rumble, BitChute, YouTube. Some stuff doesn't make it to YouTube, obviously, because the context, and I don't want to lose my channel, but nonetheless, give it a follow, give it a like, go check out the all the affiliates and stuff down below, the sponsors. It takes a lot of courage to support a show like this. And even if you don't intend on getting something, if you just click on the link and show them that, this show got traffic to their website, that's sometimes enough for these guys to want to promote more shows like this. We need that. That's the one thing that we need. One takeaway for me, and then we'll end this, is that as a group, we have elevated all of the wrong people. Everybody that we've elevated to fame has stabbed this guy, and by this guy I mean Trump, in the back at a time that he needs us the most. He's been, and we can argue about some of the things that he did. He did make a couple mistakes. Still the best president in my lifetime. However, one thing he did give us was loyalty. He did what he said he was going to do, and he was loyal to the base. At times that it cost him financially. It would have made a lot more sense for Donald Trump to resign and run away, and they probably would have left him alone instead of standing and fight. But he did that for us. And, the lack of loyalty, uh, it's a shame. So support shows like this. This way we can get the word out and stop supporting the shows of people who stabbed him in the back. That's all I have to say. Until next time. Bye.